everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. This is a drama that just keeps on going, and it keeps getting worse. Today we're talking again about this individual here, the Burnt Peanut, and the way that they feel about the community. Following days of backlashes from false ID, the Burnt Peanut has blamed anger directed towards Ironmouse as coming from half the VTuber community, describing them as 40-year-old men cosplaying as 15-year-old anime girls. And of course, we are going to take a look at everything a little bit faster because, you know, let's just see what he has to say.
Your chat and fan base being nothing but disgusting towards Ironmouse after she defended you publicly.
No, good sir. No. You see that? That's a VTuber right there. Listen up, 40-year-old man in a 15-year-old anime 2D VTubing suit. Listen up. Listen real close. Listen real close. It is not my community saying anything bad to Ironmouse. Maybe here, there, maybe some light comments, but I've heard she's been getting death threats. I've heard people have been saying disgusting things, and let me tell you who that is. Let me tell you who that is. That's not the fun-loving bungulator sitting back on his couch watching the stream for a couple hours of work. You know who that is? Take a quick guess. Take a quick guess which community that is. Guess which community that is. It's the community that can't handle that she congratulated us for winning. Yeah.
So yeah, there he goes. Just getting angry at VTubers again, and of course, reminding you that this is the man who does not see himself as a VTuber, so we shouldn't see him as a VTuber either. I mean, give him what he wants. Don't see he doesn't see himself as a VTuber. Give him what he wants. Also, remember, never ever go harass them because, well, number one, it's wrong. That's just straight up, point blank. It's wrong. It makes you evil. It makes you not a good person. Number two, they will forever use that as a way to have victimhood, to claim victimhood. They will never shut up about the victimhood. That is just the way these people work. And let's continue on with this. Down here it says, I'm getting hate and harassment and death threats for days now. Still today I'm getting harassed by people that have Bungalator in their name or just posting a peanut picture. But because I didn't congratulate him, that's okay, I guess. Sure, it's not his community and probably a bunch of them just using his name to spread hate, but he should have denounced it nonetheless, because there's definitely bad eggs in this community. There's bad eggs everywhere. That's all I wanted to say. Continuing on with what other people are saying. Peanut's chat during the performance of Ironmouse. They're saying, you know, cringe. Why didn't Peanut sing? All that kind of stuff. So that's expected, though. Anybody who doesn't have their favorite person singing is going to have something like that. There are other chats that were like that as well. But just showing you a little bit of things here. Guess the joke's on me for giving Peanut a benefit of the doubt. What struck me as the most was, yeah, sure, some of my community did bad things, but in the end, it's really bad. It is back to indiscriminate VTuber and weeb hate. Let's continue on to what he was saying here, because apparently he does continue to say some things here. Let's continue.
I repeat, may I repeat? The 40-year-old men cosplaying as 15-year-old anime girls. That's who's doing that. I swear it. I would place every dollar I've ever made on it. That's how confident I am. 1,000%. I'm telling you, they've dug a hole. If people didn't like VTubers before, get ready for a fucking wave, pal. Get ready for a fucking wave. Because that was, honestly, I know it's not all the VTubers, and I kind of feel bad for the good ones. I kind of feel bad for the ones that congratulated us. Because half that fucking community just made them look like shit. I feel bad for the good ones, like Ironmouse and those. They don't deserve that. They don't deserve that. They do not deserve that. Because a bunch of them just made the community look like shit. Not us, pal. Not us, pal. Promise you. Not us.
Well, I guarantee you that it was some of you, not the large majority, but as has been said by others over here, there are some bad people in every community. Over here, Alpha Psyop, yeah, like I said, they will never think you're a normal person behind the avatar. They'll always demonize you or ridicule you just because you don't understand what you want and don't want to. So why the F? Why suck his yacht so much? I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get why, I mean, yeah, congratulate him and move on. Like, well, 90% of the people did. Just congratulate him and move on. He is inconsequential in the VTuber community. The only reason why he is prominent right now is because of all the hate he's bringing to the community and all the dislike he is bringing to the community. Essay on the community is a bit, dude, we are not allowed are we not allowed to be done with the ridiculous amount of hate geared towards VTubers since it was popularized in the Western space? Generally, I hate talking about this, but for real, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You're reinforcing negative behavior. I don't know about you, but I don't want this behavior to be face of VTubers. That's why gatekeeping is good in some cases. Gatekeeping in the sense of keeping the bad eggs out. Not keeping everyone out, but the bad eggs out. Weeding them out once they're found. I congratulated the guy, but this is getting ridiculous, and honestly, I'm over pretending the comments like these are just annoying, demoralizing, and just cringe. Just because your favorite creator is saying it, your audience will too. So yes, it is your community saying all that. And I do agree. He is responsible for what he says, and what that shows to his community, and what that perpetuates in the community. He is a large public figure, and he is responsible for what he says. Not for what the community does, but for what he says to his community. I don't really have a deeper opinion on this matter anyway, but I was wondering why in yesterday's stream, I had a large influx of people coming to my stream calling me fat, a man, derogatory comments, mind you, but it rarely happens. Is it just coincidence? No, it's probably some people wanted to troll, to be honest. Begging VTubers to stop defending this guy. You're disrespecting yourself and your own fans by doing so. These people mock VTubing and everything it stands for. We must gatekeep until the day we die. Continuing on here, you only need to spend 30 seconds in the comments of both tweets. See his community attacking anyone calling them the P word, while telling others to go end themselves. He's now fueling this for content, and Iron Mouse decided with the LA crew. You got used and discarded the VTuber community by rich elite a-holes, and now you're the kid they bully at school for laughs. Worse, even some VTubers are exploiting this to farm clout at your expense. The grift never ends. It is just very, very annoying. It is, and it's the fact that he doesn't see that he's bringing all that hate is more annoying. Mizutani is going the same thing. They don't think Mouse is a VTuber. That means VTubers are cool. They think VTubers are cringe, PDFs, and Mouse is an exception. Mujin talks about the whole thing, but Iron Mouse experiencing harassment should never be done to anybody. Her tweet could have been worded better. The tweet about her cringing at other people being angry. It was probably through frustration, and it did acknowledge the frustration going on, but it shouldn't have been that emotionally charged. BANS is growing faster than the pirate software explosion, as I showed in the last video that I did about him, which was recent as well. He needs to get way more moderators for his chat. Also needs to do what Kai Cenat did in 2024 and tell his community to stop any sort of harassment towards any VTubers or their fans, which he didn't seem to do. He seemed to be like, hey, it's not us. We can what is it called? Plausible deniability. He has plausible deniability, so he's continuing with that. Shoud is probably the most guilty in all this. He's the one that I showed the clip way when this whole thing started of him saying it would be funny if he got nominated and he won in order to tick off the VTubers. And finally, don't get it twisted, gatekeeping is necessary to keep bad actors away. Twitch culture didn't gatekeep, and now we have someone who's below drinking age, Rakai, who was a part of the Streamer Awards, streaming live on stream, stealing live on stream and getting away with it, all while keeping the Streamer Award nomination. Very classy. You want to be Peanut VTuber? Fine. You can be Orange too if you want. All you gotta do is respect others, try to understand their perspective, be an example for the community, or F off. And one of the final ones that I do want to put here, because there are a couple more that pop around, is I always ask for him to just in general stop harassing people. That's all I needed to say. The fact that he's still making rude remarks and not acknowledging it whatsoever tells me everything I need to know. Over here, don't understand why Iron Mouse and other VTubers try to appeal to the normies. And the normies are never going to respect us, to be perfectly honest with you. Unless you're friends with them, they won't really respect us. That's just the way it is. Deserto said he hits back at VTubers who blamed his fans at the threats Iron Mouse received. And then it's the 40-year-old men cosplaying as 15-year-old anime girls. Deserto put a whole article on the whole thing. He placed blame on those he described as being unable to accept their support. We saw the video of it. And Pippa finally saying he can't take it anymore with all the Streamer Award stuff. The PTuber stuff, the Peanut, the burnt peanut thing. It's getting out of hand. And he's not making it any easier. My final word on this section, maybe not on the whole thing, because things freaking get bigger and everything like that. But on this whole section of what I'm talking about here is, I have a feeling he's clout farming this whole situation, in the sense that he's doing it to get more clout, to get more notoriety, which is something that these people feed off of, and just it does suck. It does seem like he's just leeching off of this whole situation to try to get more popularity. You got to do what you got to do, but it is kind of a scummy way of doing it. Kaelix Debonair is an English VTuber with Nijisanji EN, part of By the Beat, which is their newest EN group that has gotten a lot of support by Nijisanji. They are being accused right now through, well, places that usually tend to accuse these people of viewbotting. They themselves viewbotting. I personally, just gonna give you guys my opinion right off the bat, I don't think it is them, but it is interesting to see that even Nijisanji is getting viewbotted, because I know people like Bibu and I believe Fuamoko at some point were viewbotted. People are doing it for malicious reasons to let them know that they're being viewbotted, because a lot of people already know they're like, if you've been streaming for a while, you already know your own CCV, you already know the concurrent viewers you're tending to have. So when you have a large jump, if it's not a special event, then you know someone is doing something kind of iffy. And in those cases, it can bring you down, because it feels like no matter how hard you're working, you're not able to actually see those numbers IRL, without any person viewbotting them for you. And that is, some people do that on purpose for that. So what are we talking about? We're talking about this. In one of the more recent streams on December 11th, you saw them get almost a 10K, do a sudden drop, and then a sudden purchase or whatever of it to around 8K. Now this could be easily explained by also a YouTube bug. YouTube has been very buggy. I've experienced it with my YouTube studio itself and other things. It can be very buggy. It can show those weird things going on. But even if they were botted, I highly doubt it's Nijisanji doing that, because then they would do that for every single one of their talents, every single one of the people of the By the Beat. And I doubt it is Kaelix as well, because there's no reason for them to do it. If you're a VTuber with an agency, you still want to be able to do it with your own merit and be able to go up with your own merit. So this sucks that this happened to him. Like I mentioned, this happened to a lot of other people. Just wanted to let you guys know of an accusation that was rolling around about him viewbotting his stuff. This does seem like a viewbot for the most part, but probably not started by him. YouTube is the company that we're talking about today. It is a social media platform. Well, of course, we are on YouTube right now, so you guys would have an idea of what is going on, what YouTube is. If you don't, then, well, here we are. Here you are. So today we're talking about them because Dexerto put on their Twitter side. I always get it confused. I always say it's Twitter, Twitch, etc. YouTube CEO says the platform will proceed with expanded AI moderation tools despite recent backlash. Neil Mohan has added that AI will enable a new class of creators who previously lacked the skills or equipment. So this is a continuation of AI stuff, which is for them to go fully into AI and AI moderation. We've seen the errors that have been made. People have been banned. People's accounts have been gone. People have gotten, community guideline strikes for parts of a video that don't even exist in time codes. So we've seen all that kind of stuff. It says here, YouTube CEO Neil Mohan is the platform is pushing ahead with expanded AI moderation tools, even as creators continue to report wrongful bans and mass takedowns tied to automated systems. In a new interview after being named Time CEO of the Year, which is, a sham in and of itself, Mohan outlined how YouTube sees AI essential to both creator growth and platform safety. The company is coming off with massive 2024 with over $36 billion in ad revenue and another $14 billion in subscriptions. That's probably why they're doing this. And it says basically half of all YouTube watch time is now coming from TV screens. Mohan said AI will open a door to a new class of creators who previously lacked technical skills or equipment. He argued that tech will revive the YouTube's early era of enthusiastic amateurs. I don't think it will, honestly, personally, while helping the platform surface stronger content overall. But the biggest shift is happening behind the scenes. YouTube plots more AI moderation as creators report mass channel bans. According to Mohan, AI will be key in policing misinformation, IP theft, scams, what many creators have dubbed AI slop. AI will make our ability to detect and enforce violation content better. Right. They don't do a good job already. More precise, able to cope with the scale, he added, adding that the system improves literally every week. We haven't seen that in the VTubing sphere, at least. Comments arrive at tense moment for YouTube's creator community. Throughout November, creators reported widespread bans and strikes tied to what many believed were AI-driven moderation errors. Tech creator Enderman has had multiple channels with hundreds of thousands of subscribers abruptly terminated and said the decisions were made entirely by automated systems. Another case went viral when YouTube reinstated a creator who was banned over a comment posted on an alternate account when they were just 13. So yeah, there's a lot of negative things going on there. I don't think this is going to be a good move for YouTube. But then again, they are the ones that are the main driving force in the industry. So unless they get real good competition, this isn't going to go away. Australia is a continent, one of the continents that we have on this earth. The Commonwealth of Australia, country comprising of the Australian continent, Tasmania, numerous smaller islands. Some people say it doesn't exist. I just believe it is a place with a lot of scary animals. So today we are talking about them because the federal government has had a social media ban for children under 16, and it is now under effect. It was being talked about for a long time. I've talked about it before on my live streams. Here are some platforms and apps that children can and cannot access from Australia today. Keep up to date with the headlines there. So it's Australia under 16 now banned on Facebook, Instagram, Kick, Reddit, Snapchat, Threads, TikTok, Twitch, X, and YouTube. The exempt ones, which are people that I guess they talked to the government to exempt them for now, is Discord, GitHub, Google Classrooms, well, Google Classrooms, of course, because, you know, classrooms, Lego Play, because that's more for kids, Messenger, Pinterest, Roblox. That's a scary one, because we all know how Roblox is. Roblox is no place for any kids right now because there are a lot of predators on there and they do nothing about it. Steam, Steam Chat, WhatsApp, and YouTube Kids. Of course, YouTube Kids, because that's meant for people under a certain age anyways. So that makes sense there. Just keeping Discord and Roblox exempt defeats the entire point, as I have said before as well. Some of these companies are Fuzzy brand as well. Weird how not everyone got special treatment, but Discord, Roblox getting special treatment. And we're going on here. Twitch is banning anyone under 16 from what it looks like. Complies with Australia's social media minimum age law. Twitch is no longer allowing Australian users under the age of 16 to have an account. So it's banning them. Full on, you'll get it removed. Starting today, new users in Australia under the age of 16 will not be allowed to create an account. Existing Australian Twitch users under the age of 16 will have their accounts deactivated on January 9th, 2026. So it's not like, oh, just, you know, you won't be able to watch things. No, your channel's gone. Your channel's going to be gone. For more information on our approach to age assurance and Twitch in the UK and Australia, check out our blog. That is, of course, you VTubers are like, what the heck? To underground VPN and change your Twitch account's country of origin by using a foreign payment method to Australian folk to protect your earned emotes, drops, and other such achievements and accolades from the government now acting as your parent. See, this is one thing I don't like. The government being like, think of the children, when all it is, to be honest with you, I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything, but it's all about control. They want control over your life. They want to be able to say what you can and can't do. And companies, in this case, Twitch is not the best company either, but they're just following rules in this case. But it does suck that the accounts will be deactivated. That absolutely sucks. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is simple. I want it to be a positive space for VTubing, a place where we can support each other and have fun. So today I'm talking about Viyi, a hippocampus VTuber who enjoys a variety of open-world, story-heavy, and cozy games. Let's take a look at their stuff here. It is same thing, open-world, heavy story-heavy, and cozy games. With this being one of them, they're just doing some chatting and taking a look at some stuff here.
Let me do one run of the Evernormal Granary as well, because just for the farming, I've got plenty of energy to spend. So let's do
this
that.
might be Where Winds Meet. That looks very much like Where Winds Meet. So that's a fun game. I've played it as well. Haven't played as many hours as she has, but I played it as well. And here we go on their YouTube side. I will put this in their below in the description. Thank you so much, Viyi, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching as always. And of course, take a look. And if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.